Y'all already know what it is. Fishing with your boy, David Lucas.
Yeah, baby.
With Jelly Roll.
This is probably one of the smartest podcast ideas I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Who's not looking for a reason to fish?
Right.
And you get to talk to the homie while you're doing it. You get your fingers all dirty. Oh, let me like this flag before I start keeping it together. Make sure I get this blowing before I put goddamn caterpillar guts all over my face.
Yo, Jelly, you got a style of music. So if my fans don't know who you are, they gonna know who you are. I mean, you just did JRE with Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
So that drops probably what, tomorrow?
Up out right now.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, that's what my phone is popping to already. So if I put out 12 minutes and the phone went on tired.
But you got a style that I like to call hood country.
I love it when you say that. Look, I've coined that term for you so many times.
Yeah. Cause I mean, I know that like I listen to a lot of country, man. I'm a country boy myself. But like a lot of people don't know, bro. Like in my personal opinion, in the country scene, cause I know for a fact they more better than a lot of the rappers.
Yeah.
Like Toby Keith, Thug.
Oh, Toby Keith? I put a fucking boot in your ass? You're there? I don't want.
Toby Keith's a thug, bro. A lot of people don't even know that, man.
I have not fished with night crawlers in so fucking long.
I was the easiest out here, man. Like a lot of people in the comments are like, why don't you have a bait caster or a spinning cast combo?
What are you catching out here though? What?
Bro, nothing.
Yeah.
It's more about the conversation.
Yeah. Catching a buzz out
right.
There, bitch.
Hey, John, you got paper towels?
There'll be a big old going up in crack, catch me a baby whale.
Right.
Yeah, man. For me, like, music, David, was always therapeutic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, I started in hip hop because it was like the language of the community.
I saw your videos live, bro.
Yep. Over 10 minutes on.
Yeah.
That's been like my favorite thing. Look at that motherfucker right there, baby. Put me old bobber in the water out here and sit about it. This is the coolest podcast on earth, dog.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Wait till we get a boat.
Yeah. Oh, no.
When we get a boat, it's on a different level.
Oh, you're going to be fucking shitting on them, man.
When we get a boat, it's a wrap. But yeah, man, so you feel kind of the same how I feel about comedy, man. Like, comedy, bro, saved my life, bro. Because when I was a teenager, I had no direction.
How did you find comedy? Like class clown shit, or?
I was always the class clown, but when I was in high school, like, I thought I was going to go to the NFL. That was my whole dream, bro. So when I got hurt, I had no direction in life. I didn't know what to do. Like, I never thought about college, never thought about a career. I just thought NFL. Like, I had promised my family so much shit. Like, I had told my little brother, I was like, oh yeah, when you're 18, bro, you're going to be driving the Porsche to school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he like, 7 years younger than me. So by that time, I should have signed a contract. Promised my mom so much stuff. Still got her some of the stuff, but not on the big scale as NFL got. And then I got hurt, and then I had a spinal cord injury and a knee injury. And the doctor was like, yo, you playing football anymore can result in you possibly not walking or walking with a cane when you're 38.
Really?
So I'm like, man, you got to weigh the options. Like, all right, am I that good? You know what I'm saying? Am I that good? Is it worth it? Because it's like, I feel like for a certain amount of money, like I'll give up a good percentage of a dope life to take care of my family. So it's like, all right, so you say when I'm 40, 50, I might not be able to walk, 38, but I'll be done made, 50, 60 million, which change a whole generation.
Yeah.
And so I stopped. My mom was like, it's just not worth it, just focus on college. Because I was like junior, senior. So I got on this MTV show called Your Mama. Because I've always been a roaster.
Right.
You know, I've always been roasted, bro. Like that's, you know, like you from Tennessee, bro. So you know, like lunchroom, back of the bus, back of the classroom. That's what we do. We talk shit.
Right.
So everybody was telling me to go sign up at ATV Your Mama. I signed up into Your Mama, and the head writer was like, "Do you do stand up?" And I said, "No." Like, how do you do stand up? I ain't never thought about no stand up comedy. And so he was like, "I'll show you." So he showed me some of the tools, and then one thing led to another, and I just fell in love with it.
Fuck yeah. How long you been doing it?
Let's see, so I did my first ever comedy set when I was like 17, 18. And then I went to college, and I went to college for like a year. And then moved to LA. So I moved to LA when I was 19. I moved to LA when I was 19. It took like 2 years to get stable. And then I started getting little stuff. And then I started, you know, getting into the roast battle at the Comedy Store. And then I got on it's a show, All Deaf Digital, the roasting, the classroom golf. And they killed,
How long have you been doing Kill Tony?
2019, so 4 years.
Really?
Yeah. Them little baby fish, H.O. Worm.
What would they do?
I'm pretty sure that's who got that dialect. So 2019, bro. And it accelerated my career. It definitely accelerated my career because it's like everybody has a projection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really believe what you're destined to be, you're gonna be.
Right.
And yeah, it just accelerated it. So it probably took like, 8 years off of the process.
Yeah.
Whereas like, I'm just turned early 30s. So it's like, whereas people want to know my name like it is right now to maybe I'm 38, that's 39, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it just took some time off of the whole thing. But it's like ever since me and you met, bro, I'm like,
No, because full disclosure, I got here the first time I seen Kill Tony in Walker.
mm-hmm.
So when Tony moved down here to Austin, and he did that first one at the Vulcan, that's where he did the first one, right?
No. So how it works with Kill Tony, when we first came to Austin, it was at Anton.
That's it wasn't Anton's, the famous spot. That's where I seen you at.
Yeah.
That's a famous music thing.
Yeah.
It's like a real historic music spot, which I thought was really cool.
Gary Clark and a few other guys own it.
Really? That's cool. I didn't know Gary owned that. That's cool.
Yeah, he live out here, bro.
Yeah, I met him. No, we hung out. Oh, Gary's the same. So I think I drunk texted the other night when I left the blood. The night before last, we all got fucked up.
Oh, bro, for y'all don't know, for all of y'all who don't know, when I first met Jelly Roll, it was at Zany's. Jelly Roll comes with a big gallon of Casamigos. I first of all don't even know where he get it from. I ain't never seen that before. And he pours what he calls a jelly shot, which is like 3 fingers. So I'm probably 10 jelly shots deep. We leave the comedy club, go to another bar, and then he takes us to
We went to this other bar, then we went to Soho
House. Fucked up, bro. I was fucked up for like 5 days. And that's when I mentioned him on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
They were like,
I've used that clip so much.
Because he was like, well, Tony was like, why did you miss yesterday? I was like, bro, I was drinking with jelly, dog. Was you hung?
I got hung. I just ain't trying to break it because I'm going to have to break it for sure. That wind is whipping, dog. It feels so good. I was so mad at you this morning, David. I woke up, I stepped outside the bus, and the first thing I said to myself was, this motherfucker has got me going to fish, and it's 90 degrees Texas heat. And then I came down here, dog, and you were just sitting on a riverbank on the what? Fucking shade with the fucking wind whipping off the fucking water.
Yeah.
Fucking,
We Gucci right here.
dude. Unbelievable.
And we got the good old shade tree.
Now, this right here is like weather you could dream about, this situation.
If you're from the South, then you know all the old men, bro, they get their bottle and they find a shade tree with their homies, and that's where they kick it
That's
at.
it.
That's where you can find my granddaddy on any given day.
100%. Even if it's the tree in front of the house.
Yeah.
I've seen them just find a tree in the neighborhood. Everybody just go curl under that tree, man. It's crazy.
And where I'm from, they play checkers.
Yeah.
They play checkers under the shade tree.
Yeah.
It's very famous down south, man.
We used to either play spades or dominoes if we set up a table.
Yeah.
We set up a card table. It's still dominoes.
I can't play bones, brothers.
You know what? I've never talked about this. This will be the first time I ever spoke about this. I played spades the other day for fun with the crew just because all my band never played. I left every game that I played in jail.
Right.
Like, I don't play chess. I don't play dominoes. I don't play spades. I don't play poker. Anything that I played while I was incarcerated.
Right.
I just fucking left that shit at the house. It was always crazy to me. You see these dudes get out of jail and they'll make the jail food. They'll be at the crib. Going viral, making the jail food, and I'm just like, that triggers every bad memory I think I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would I want to go home and crush Cheetos up to put on a fucking sandwich with water and little Vienna sausages and fucking cheese when I could go buy a fucking steak and berries?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man.
I've been in jail for a few hours, and I'm like, this ain't it.
Yeah. Why? But I just never. Like, I played spades and I had so much fun playing with them, and then the next night I just felt icky. I was like, is that like a omen? Am I going back to jail for something? You know, I just felt weird. I don't know why, man.
And the thing, bro, the dominoes is so aggressive. Cause they start throwing them on the table.
Oh, when they hit Dominacci and they dominoes jump up and down.
Spades get heated at my house. And,
Yeah.
and my mama's house, spades get heated, bro.
Oh no, we were disrespectful. We'll flip the card up, slap that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We take our butts and send them to the side and pop them.
It ain't for the pump. It ain't for a pump.
Yeah.
You really got to be the shit time to play spades.
Yeah.
Like, swear to God, like,
It's like playing basketball in the neighborhood.
yeah.
You got to be fully prepared to talk that shit. It's not like bridge.
Nah.
Bridge is old white people's spades, and it's a very casual game. And they'll get a book. They'll be like, "Ooh, I get this one." Everybody be like, "Good job." Where spades is like, "Fuck you."
Bro, my family from up north play this game called Biz Wiz.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Old people game, bro. But Biz Wiz, we play Tonk. Y'all play Tonk? We Tonk. Yeah, that might be some Georgia shit.
I tell you the two things. Well, I know Tom. I just never played it. I can tell you the two things that we probably. It was always like. I tell you, a wildest game I played recently was we played a bar game in St. Louis, and I don't remember because I was so fucked up. But it was a box. Have you ever played this game? You remember this game, boss? How did it work? Give me the scoop real quick. He won like $400 or $500 that night, dude.
It's a box?
It's a box. And man, I can't remember. I can't even describe it, but it's like a bar game. I played bar dice once in Wisconsin. That's a big deal. In Milwaukee, I pulled up dudes were just sitting at the bar, just with 3 dice, almost like a CeeLo. Right? Or CeeLo, right? CeeLo was almost like CeeLo, but it was a different game. It was like some kind of weird bar dice game that they played. They played it for drinks. And these old fucking Wisconsinites would just sit in there and get fucking drunk. I was sitting there getting so drunk, dude. It was like this random Irish bar.
Yeah.
And all these fucking college kids are just playing bar dice and shooting shots of well liquor. It was fucking awesome.
Before I moved to LA, bro, I used to a job that I had, man, because I was never fond of working. You know, I had to work when I moved to LA though. But I used to work with one of the 3-card guys.
Never fond of working. The honesty there, just fucking great.
Bro,
I'm never a big fan of that labor stuff.
I'm so, bro, like, I love being my own boss now.
Yeah.
And when you be your own boss, and it's like, only time I set alarms now is when I got early flights or filming something early.
Yeah.
I don't set, like, anything, I don't set alarms, bro. I wake up when you probably had to get up earlier because you're a musician, so y'all got a lot of taping and stuff. But like comedians, our job is at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, our job is at night.
Same thing, man. What we have to do, and this sucks for me, is we either have to I have 2 schedules in life. Home promotional schedule, which is wake up at 6 or 7, get on the phone and do radio early in the morning still. Like, we're still, working that stuff. And then I get to go on the road and get the artist schedule, the schedule I want.
Right.
Which is like, I had to set an alarm today. You know what I mean? To be here just because I fucking was at the comedy club again. You were smart. You know what the trick about that comedy club is over there?
What's that?
It's a black hole. You get lost in there not fucking with your phone and down in Mitzi's bar and you're fucking shooting shots. And in my mind, it's fucking like 10:25. And it's fucking like 2:15.
Exactly, bro. I leave, bro. Tony calls me, whatever he want to call me. I was like, bro, I can't get drunk every night.
Yo, that bottom of the barrel shit y'all did though, that is the fucking best shit I have ever seen. So listen, I'm watching Kill Tony and they just moved to Austin, so I'm like super involved in the storyline because one, I thought watching all these comics just move to Austin has been fucking awesome to watch.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just really cool. And I'm watching, and then that's the first time I see y'all interact.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, and I didn't know y'all been doing it a couple years before that until today, but to me it was like, still the other night, watching you and Tony is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Yeah. And I watch it on YouTube every week, but getting to see it in person and getting to see that it extends to the green room and that y'all really have a love for each other.
Right.
Like that's really your boy, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And that's why y'all take it on the chin so well. Joe Rogan said it best yesterday. He's like, they will say the most fucked up shit to each other and the other one will die laughing if it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's good, it doesn't matter what the other one says to the other one. It's just automatic, like, oh, no, that was good. You know?
I think that's how it is, man. It's like, you know, like, if you were doing, like, a battle of musicians, and y'all both respect each other, where it's like, you play a song, and then like, damn, bro, you just killed that. Bro.
Yeah, watch this motherfucker.
Yeah, this shit coming through yours.
Yeah.
But that's what it is, man. And a lot of people don't understand, like, yeah, I can roast battle or roast anybody. Where I'm from, we call it cracking. But it's like the best roast come between friends.
Yes.
Because it's like, first of all, I'm about to laugh. Ain't nobody getting heated. And I don't like roasting with random people because, like, I don't know what type of angle you coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your spirit?
Right. So it's like, that's why I enjoy roasting with Tony. I think we got a world record of the people who have made fun of the, we've made fun of each other more than anybody else in history.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that's
we need to call it Genius or whatever.
Yeah. Y'all need to, I'm sure there's a compilation that exists.
That's like 6 hours.
Yeah, I bet. Just y'all two just fuck.
That was twice me use the new one. At least got to be 9 hours.
Nah, that's awesome.
Because, I mean, let's see.
And I got to see you do 10 minutes last night, too. Is that what you did? You do 15?
And the bottom of the barrel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was 8. We got 10, 8.
So good.
Yeah. See, like, that's one big thing about, you know, doing the road. These people got so much money, bro. Just on a random Wednesday.
Listen, that's a 500. He's got an extended jet ski to carry a cooler. You see the cooler on the back? Look, it's like he's towing a cooler.
Fishing pole.
Yes, I fucking love this. God damn.
Just careless in life.
This is so much cooler than LA. I see why everybody moved here.
Bro,
holy fuck.
Yeah.
That dude literally was towing a cooler. It's on a fucking jet ski with a cooler in it. You were fascinated with the fishing pole. I was like, what the fuck's in the Yeti? That was the fucking 110. That was the big one.
$600?
It was a fucking $700 cooler, dude. Shit. Yeah, that's more than the bar tab, dude. Look at it. It's fucking awesome. And does this river feed a lake?
So I believe this is the Colorado River.
Holy shit.
But
How long have you been fishing on this river?
what, since 2021?
That's awesome. And I love that today you were like, I think it's the Colorado
I think
River.
it's the Colorado River. I think it's the Colorado River system because that's what feeds Ladyford, this, which is Lake Austin, and then you got Lake Travis. I don't know what the other. They're like one of them boats.
That's what police.
Yeah, when they be imported.
See the police.
Oh yeah, I can see when they be importing drugs.
Oh yeah, no, I knew exactly what police boat look like. Way the police.
Yeah, what's that?
Good to see y'all.
Oh yeah, snitch.
Oh well, policia. You see how fast I picked up the police? I was like, oh, I even on a boat.
Right.
I was like, that's the police.
Bro, I don't. Have you ever talked about this on a podcast?
And they just passed the dude with the cooler. That's the best part. I bet they didn't look twice in Texas. I bet that dude had an assault rifle on his back. and a cooler full of beer on a jet ski looking like Kenny fucking Powers, and the police just waved at him. I fucking love Texas, man.
Bro, you got to. Bro, like when I'm in LA, they be like, "What do you love about Texas so much?" I was like, you know what the number one thing is, bro? I'm not paranoid. Yeah. I carry my gun here. In LA, bro, you just never know who I am.
Yeah. All scared.
Yeah, it gets.
We were out there for the what was the last? Just the Fallon shit was the last time we were there, right? Kimmel. We're doing Jimmy Kimmel, and we're coming down LA. Coming down Sunset or something. We're coming down one of those famous streets. Then we looked over. And I'm from a neighborhood where I felt, oh, it's bad on people, man, but I hope that father spends every day the rest of his life thinking about that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, just like, man, you're supposed to protect your children.
Yeah. I tell them to do stupid stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're supposed to protect your children, man. Like, you're supposed to die for your children.
Right.
Not send your children out to kill somebody.
Why'd you send your son on a dummy mission?
On a crash out mission. And in the middle of the day. And here's another thing, too, with these robbers, too, is like, man, just take the necklace and go, man.
Yeah, you don't got to kill him.
You don't got to kill the man, and they're petrified. Whether he's not taking it off quick enough or he's acting like he's not cooperating, grab a chain and go, man. We're talking about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. It's 82 degrees outside Sunday, not a cloud in the sky Tuesday. This is insanity, man. You know, that's just, but that's parenting. That's the problem, is the parent. Now, they used to always be like, remember Eminem's lyric about the Columbine shooting?
Yeah.
And they blame it on Maryland and the heroin. Where were the parents at? Now,
Right.
Where it's at, you know? And that applies to all culture.
Every culture, bro. Every culture.
Yeah. That applies to all culture. It's like, you've got to, I seen that lady on the news for the guy that went in and shot the place up in Louisville. And his mother.
The banker?
Yeah, his mother did an interview. And it was touching because she had reached out very openly about his mental health. She knew where he was at with his mental health. She had went to see him because he wasn't feeling good the week before and he got off his meds. She had called an emergency meeting with his therapist and his psychiatric team. This is like the 4 or 5 days before.
Right.
And she called the police when the roommate called and said he just left the house with a gun. You know, so it's like, she's finally the epitome of like,
right.
Okay, the parent didn't fail there. Where did our system fuck up?
The system fail.
We finally seen a parent do the right fucking thing. Where did the system fuck up it? You know what I mean? But
bro, it's I don't think he was in the room last night, man, but Brian Simpson was telling me, because you know he was a foster kid, and he was telling me how the foster system works, bro. And he was like, his escape was the military.
Yeah.
He said, because the problem is with a lot of these foster kids, because I guess a great percentage of foster kids end up homeless. He said he said foster kids are the experiment.
Yeah.
So they put them on Ritalins and all these other, all these other drugs. And then when they become adults, they can't afford it because they're out of the system and they lose it because they've been on this drug 12, 13 years. Yeah, it's...
Well, also the juvenile system, you know, that's where I'm the most passionate about my philanthropic efforts with children, at-risk youth, because I was incarcerated as a youth.
You was, for real? How long?
Oh, man, dude, I got charged as an adult when I was 16 for a robbery case. So I've carried that unexpungible felony for 20-something years. I committed the crime when I was 15. But I grew up in the system. I've been to every juvenile penitentiary in Tennessee, every group home. I was just one of them kids from 13 to 20. I was just 24. Really, I was in and out of jail. 13 about 24, I was in and out of jail. Like, probably 8.5 of those 10, 11 years. But it just gave me such a heart. But somebody learned earlier about foster care. You don't got to cuddle their beds, right?
Standing up.
Yeah. How dare you?
What's wrong with you standing up?
Expected to see an assault rifle in fuck America. But it's like these foster families would get paid per child.
Right.
So sometimes there would be some people that didn't give a fuck about the kids. It was just a racket. It was like, how can I, you know what I mean? And these people they just looked at you like a check.
Yeah.
And the hard part too, man, is that when you're in and a 13, 14, 15-year-old already been in trouble kid,
Right.
nobody really wants you there.
So you don't get bounced around.
Okay, it's like you get bounced around. You just got to go to you go to temporary placements. Because no well-off family's going, yeah, give me the 16-year-old that just got accused of shooting somebody. You know what I mean? But it's like, man, that kid needs it the most, you know? Or just little things, you know. The way we treat youth in America is wrong when it comes down to like, look, somebody's having a, listen, I'm tripping. She's enjoying that thing going at the speed of a goose.
Right. 10 miles an hour.
Yeah. And she's having look at me, I know my fat ass could balance there for 3 seconds. I'm critiquing a goddamn, probably an athlete.
That shit hard, bro.
Oh, fuck, dude. It
You
looks,
know, we got to hook Jelly up with that surfer.
yeah. They're riding behind on a boat. Oh, no, it's getting straight, though. I just see the cord straight now. Oh, yeah, no, it's getting fucking wild.
So those boats, bro, the reason they cost so much is because something under them creates the wave for them to do that.
Really?
Yeah, bro, there's a lot of science to those boats. They're not meant for speed.
She's like riding the wave, though, like back and forth.
Yeah.
I keep sitting over here, probably a little narcissistically, just going, man, just let one person come by and get some jelly roll. That'd just be awesome. If I knew I'd made it to the lake in Austin, yeah, like, fuck, I gotta make some lake music. But we treat these kids, David, like it's a disciplinary problem.
Right.
And we should be focusing on rehabilitation. I understand disciplining a grown man that commit the time.
Right.
But
Not for a child.
man, you're 15, 16, 14 years old. Man, you don't need discipline, you need love.
Right.
You're probably acting the way you're acting because you lack love, you lack connection, you lack feeling accepted. Well,
There's their mind just got funny.
A lot of people might not understand, man. That's why kids join games.
right.
They finally feel a part of something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
And then even though, you know, the gang where, you know, the older guys probably telling them to go do something, but at least they have a chore. They have a direction.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we're all looking, the bottom line is, as humans, we're all looking to connect.
We all want interaction.
That's it. We all just want a connection. Like, I found it in music. You found it in comedy.
Right.
I got to see you in your element. I got to drag you to a Jelly Roll show so y'all can see me in mine.
I was supposed to, where are we at? But my show ended up late. We were in Virginia.
We were somewhere. Yeah, because remember you hit us up. He's like, David Lucas come. Where was Virginia?
Yeah.
When your show went up, we were looking forward to seeing you. But I got to see y'all's community, y'all's connection. It's like, it's the same thing with musicians. But when you're a 16-year-old kid that feels lost, you don't know that there might be a comedy community for you. You don't know that there might be a music community for you, a welding community for you,
Bro,
truck driver community for you, a barber community for you. You don't know that.
like what you said last night, bro, when you make your house of music, that's gonna help so many people, bro.
Yeah.
That's so dope, bro, because like I feel like Nashville and Austin are the same thing.
Yeah.
Like if you go
100%.
it's the same city, just in two different locations.
100%. Both of us call ourselves the Music City. Both of us call ourselves the music capital of America. Right. This is supposed to be the live music capital. We're the music capital for the most records get produced out of Nashville, Tennessee, and America. You know what I mean? I'll tell you deeper than Austin, though, something about Texas in general. I want to put you up on something. There is a country music scene in Texas that's called Texas Country that is tried and true, has its own sound, its own culture, and its own fan base, and its own radio reportings.
I feel like I can always distinguish Texas country when I hear the steel guitar.
Oh yeah, steel or a big old fiddle.
Yeah.
Them big old fiddles, boy. I love a good fiddle.
Yeah.
But the guys like Cody Johnson were selling out arenas in Texas before he came to Nashville and made a record deal. You know what I mean? Guys like my boy Co Wetzel. I gotta put you up on Co. He's a fucking, yeah. You know Co? That's my boy, man. That's my guy, guys.
I'm friends with his manager.
Yeah, we're at Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, what hip?
Yeah. What is Dallas, right?
Yeah.
No, it's Drake. I know.
Yeah, Drake, my guy, Drake, baby, Drake Roker, my baby. Guys like Co Wetzel, dog, are selling out Dickies Arena in Dallas.
Right.
Probably 2 nights in a row, if I had to guess this year. You know what I mean? Like fucking Parker McCullum was selling out DeSecchi's and playing the Houston rodeo before his first single went up on a country radio. It's just fucking Texas just is different.
And also, bro, it's so crazy how musicians and comedians coexist.
Oh, yes.
It's like we're the same thing. We use our voice or an instrument to express ourselves. And y'all
To help people.
Y'all use y'all's words.
That's it. We use it to help people, though. It's like there is such a relief and a release in America when you go to a comedy club and everybody is there under the same feeling of, we just want to laugh.
What's that song we played last night? Ruben was playing in the
Need a favor.
Bro, when you look, if y'all go look at that music video and just look at the comments under it, people talking about, man, I'm celebrating 6 months of sobriety and I listen to this song every day. I lost my daddy a year ago and this song gets me through. It's just like, that's like, don't get me wrong, the money from shows is great, but that's like the biggest form of payment you can receive. When, like, bro, during the quarantine, and I used to do a whole bunch of live shows, on my Instagram, and people be like, bro, like, I was suicidal. I went through watching their stuff. I used to tap into your lives every night. Like, it's like, man, you don't know how bad I need to hear that. And like, that's the best part. And I think
that's the currency that lasts.
Right, man.
Because that's the only currency we got forever, right? Before any of us made any real money doing any of this, the only currency we had that kept us coming back was the laugh.
People's words.
Or was the words when people were like, yo, that shit was fucking great. Man, this song helped me so much. That was like, and to this day, that's the only currency that matters when it comes to anything. Like, what I've learned I've always said this, I make music for people, not for money. And what I learned in the process was if a lot of people listen to it, you'll make money.
Mm-hmm.
But I never even, you know what I mean? This shit was so, sitting on this fucking riverbank with you was so far beyond my dream.
Right.
That I'm just, dude, I'm in the dessert world now. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I've already ate a fucking filet. I just ate a big old piece of wagyu. Now I'm just waiting on a fucking carrot cake or something. You know what I mean? It's like, this is fucking insanity.
So I got a question for you, man. I had this feeling at a certain point in my career, and I wanted to go through it. Did you have a certain period where everyone was telling you that you're good, you're this, I love your music, but the bank account didn't equate what people were telling you?
Oh, fuck, until 3 years ago, it felt like. It felt like that forever.
Yeah.
And then there's even a moment whenever you start becoming successful and you're like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm making this much money. And then you think about the 15 years that you just ate shit. And you're like, oh, I think they still owe me a little bit, actually.
Bro, I think,
you know what I mean?
Bro, like,
not they, like the people, but like money-wise. Like, fuck, I think I'm still in the red over here. You know what I mean? When I effort and time.
When I go back and see old YouTube clips of my stand-up comedy, and I'm like, damn, I'm on that stage, but I was sleeping in my fucking car.
Yeah.
I'm like, look what, bro, like, that's, like, sometimes it's just so great to sit back and reminisce.
No.
Like, how far you can.
The humility of it, too, man. The fact that, like, it keeps me grounded and being able, just like, how cool is this, dude, that we're just sitting out here casting poles into this fucking river?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I know I keep calling it a river, y'all call it a lake, but where I'm from, this is not a lake. Unless it's like a little canal level. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? This is, it's, and that fucking you telling jokes and burning people, the shit you loved doing since you were a kid.
Right.
And the shit I loved doing since I was a kid got us here.
When did you get into music?
It's all I've ever wanted to do.
Yeah.
Man, dude, there's not a first grade report card of, when you were a kid and you wrote down what you wanted to be. I actually have a third grade one where I wrote down, a second grade one where I wrote down I wanted to be a rapper. The problem was I've never posted it because I spelled it with one B. A raper. Yeah, that looks way different on paper. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, and let me also paint a picture for you. I am I'm a white kid that wants to be a rapper in the early 90s. There was very few case studies of that being successful then. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's like in the Beastie Boys. And then, of course, so I'm in there before we even knew who Eminem was. Right. I'm like at school freestyling, rapping, and singing choruses to and beating on the table. And I'm going to a 90% black school that's fucking losing their shit. You know what I mean? You're old enough. How old are you?
32.
You're almost old enough to remember this era. Anybody here over 35 but me? I'm the only one. That sucks. Fuck off. Goddamn. Fucking in the foot. But you're almost old enough to remember that, like, this, I tell my daughter all the time, she'll never not remember there being white rappers. I remember us being a rarity. Like, I remember having to fight my way into ciphers. Like, I was living 8 Mile before I watched Spook. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I watched 8 Mile, I didn't know anything about Eminem except for what he had told us. And I was like, this is the truth. Because I'd been in these clubs fighting these same fucking fights.
Right.
You know, so to watch, so I couldn't think of a time where I ever wanted to do anything but be a music dude.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It was music or prison for me. That's it. I had 2 options. I was going to, either 3. I was either going to die young in the streets, go to prison for a very long time, or this music thing was going to work out.
So now that you're like at the top, I feel like you're at the top, bro. Like from how far you've came, and then now you're about to do Idol. You know what I'm saying? You did Fallon.
When do you put these out?
They'd probably be out in a month.
Okay, so I just did Idol. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
You just did American Idol.
Yeah.
You just did American Idol.
Did American Idol. Yeah. Nah, I'm excited. I'm doing Idol. I'm doing all these like cool things. The good thing is that, man, you know the cool thing about mountains in life, and I'm sure you're experiencing this too, is like, I spent my whole life looking at that hill like that was the mountain. And then I got close to the top, not even to the top of that one. And I seen a whole other mountain on the other side. I was like, oh shit, there's bigger mountains. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, oh shit.
The thing about a mountain, and speaking in career-wise, once you get to the top of the first one, it's easier because you've already conquered one. Even if the other one's taller, you already know the basics. You know what to do.
For sure.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
We already know what to do. Once you get there, it's crazy until you get there. And then once you get there, you're like, oh, whoa. I know exactly what to do.
The cool thing is we'll always be excited for the new variables though. Because every day I get a new variable.
Yeah.
Like things when I just think I can't get a new one, I'm coming in here today and they're like, do you think you can do these 2 things this day in particular if we fly a jet from here to here? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, that's a problem I never thought I'd have that problem in life.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's a thing I've never had to deal. I'm still dealing with new shit every day and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like shit where you're like, I never thought I'd get that phone call. When they were like, can you do morning TV and then we're going to fly you on a jet to do this afternoon one and then fly you on a jet to do a show that night in another state? And I'm like, that's wild. I think I'm like, yeah, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Can I bring weed? It's like, can I bring pot?
Yeah. It's a good problem, bro.
Champagne problem, man.
I call them rich nigga problem.
Yes. Champagne problem.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what we got here?
Often you come, I think it's the same one, but I can't stop watching.
Halting them on the water
Yeah.
as much as possible.
Oh, I don't even think she's holding on to the rope no more.
What's the matter?
Oh, shit.
Crash.
Yes, I'm so glad we got to see that.
It seemed like you were drowning in the waves.
You know the funny thing about how water works, Mom, is that those currents won't start flowing over here until they're out of sight.
Oh, he got a fishing boat.
Yeah, he does. Let's fucking go. Well, but boys, he's showing out for us a little bit.
Right. He was just twerking on the jet ski.
You know the best part of this? I'm going to talk to all these people because it is a team study. And they're just fucking us over here.
They're rich.
They're rich. You can tell they're rich because even the lake that was by the house we grew up in that we go to all the time, I don't know. They might be poor. And sometimes we'd be out there just bored. Not on the water.
Right.
You know, we'd be by the water. Bro, hell, I guess we're still full of walk, David. Watching the rich people go by. We still got work to do.
Boat's coming, baby.
The boats.
Hey, if you out there and you a boat sponsor, holla at your boy.
We need to get David Lucas a boat. Could y'all imagine how big this show would be if we could put David on a boat?
A boat.
Pontoon. Yeah, just a pontoon. You already know the right out of it. I heard the 808. And the hi-hat sound like a Memphis song.
Everything sounds like a little song about it. Oh, that's Amigos. So cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my dudes in fact they're riding like I'm bored.
This is so.
And look, the other dude's laying out. Right. The only problem I have with this whole situation is they don't get one chick on that boat.
Right. Why you gonna have a boat with no bitches?
Absolutely. Listen, that's kind of me and my wife's only rule.
Yes. You're right. In the day.
Yeah, we must see houses on the hill still for Chevrolet.
SPT.
Right.
I have my, cause I'm trying to get a house. I had my realtor look, and she was looking over here in Lake Austin. Cheapest house was 6.
Really?
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, if I get that house, I won't be able to get shit else. No groceries, no car.
Yo, literally, turn the lights off 10 days a month.
That's not my deal.
Put the street in and put solar panels up.
Because that's still probably about, that's at least 20 grand a month. Bro. I've seen money.
Yeah. Oh, no, man, you're there sooner than you think.
Yeah, not yet. But
You're there sooner than you think. How busy you been on the road?
yeah.
You doing every weekend?
No, 2-3 weekends a month. Well, this shit's getting added all the time, bro.
You still,
Next year, going into theaters.
you still support? Or you going headline?
I'm headlining mostly now.
Y'all's lingo's different. We call it support. What do y'all call it again?
Feature.
Feature.
What is that? Oh, an automatic surfboard?
Oh, yeah, she's on. Is that the same lady going by? Yeah, no, look, she's holding it. She's,
What?
yo, it's a motorized surfboard. And she's just laying on her stomach. Pushing on. Yo, looking. If you first you don't succeed,
That's just
still fall and try again. You can dust it off and try again. That's what happened. You know, the funny part of this is, that just taught me a lesson on how long it takes to fix that shit when you fuck up.
that was a good 5 minutes.
Dude, she fell off 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. And she just now got back on that board, damn. I don't mean you look at it. Boy, imagine learning this.
I did that, Jelly, and from being a big guy, once you wet, and it was cold as hell. Trying to get back in that boat?
Oh, getting back in that boat is a big guy period.
Right.
I don't get off the boat if it don't have a solid ladder. I tell you a story I've never told. We're dry. I'm at the Lake Ozarks now.
Okay.
Was you on this tour when we all did ecstasy on the lake?
Ozark.
So we're at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Is it really like the TV show of that?
Yeah, it's really nice though. It's a big party lake. So I never seen the TV show, to be honest. So, but I know if the TV show says this lake is a party lake, it's a party lake. Huge fucking lake.
Yeah.
And it has like these little legs that go into little bar areas. So you can go park your boat or jet skis up, and then you can go get lost on the lake, and it's really cool. And we sat out there and just got pissed. This is many years ago before I got off the drugs that were killing me. And we started taking ecstasy, and I took an ecstasy pill. And me and my wife are both doing it, and I couldn't feel it. So I took another one. Because we were drinking so heavy, you know, we're jumping off the cliffs and everything. I'm riding jet skis. I'm a big dude. I'm jumping off cliffs, dog. I'm like fucking, that's how fucking ecstasy up I am. I fall off of the jet ski, and for whatever reason, I was just fucked up enough that I could not figure out how to get back on. And we were lost on the lake, and it was time to go in. So they ended up having to come find us. And I have to hold on to the back of the boat like this and get taxied all the way across the lake for like 15 minutes. Fucking drunken on X. And fucking just like, what the fuck is going on? And it was the fucking, and listen, to this day, they said they'd never written to me again. We're going back this summer in about 2 weeks, and I'm going to see if they will, if they remember. But it's probably 6, 7 years ago, man. It's kind of what got me sober. I hope, please, y'all don't use this clip for nothing else. I need this clip, person.
All right, I get it to him. We're going to put it on there.
But my music has done so much for the recovery community that people mistake what my recovery is. And it's become a thing recently. It's like, man, I used to do ecstasy, Molly, cocaine, codeine. I mean, I would sip 4 to 8 ounces a day of codeine. I would take Xanax at night. I was a Molotov of death. I know I'm a big dude, but I mean, I'm healthier now than I've ever been. I was fucking going to die. and I just realized that I just couldn't take prescription pills. I couldn't do cocaine. I just couldn't do these drugs. They consumed my life. Through my sobriety, my personal sobriety, I found out that I can drink though, with some responsibility. I don't drink good. When I drink too much. I'm a binge drinker, right? But I don't drink multiple days in a row. You know what I mean? And I don't drink multiple times a week anymore. And I smoke weed. You know what I mean? But it's like, I knew that I was going to die if I didn't get off drugs. Right. You know what I mean? So people are like, I thought you were sober. And it's like, no, I am sober. In the aspect of like, it's 100% chance you're not getting me to fucking drink codeine or take Percocets today. But they will have a drink David Lucas on the lake if he wants to. You know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of where I live at in that shit. Right. But I know, I tell people all the time, I go to meetings every now and then, and I know that sobriety looks different on everybody. Yes. I know some OG AA dudes that won't even drink an O'Doul because of that 0.0000001% alcohol. It just triggers them. Like, I know OGs that are sober and have been sober 20, 30 years and will not sit at a bar. If they go to a restaurant that's packed and it's just me and them, and they're like, y'all two can sit at the bar, they're like, I can't. We got to go somewhere else. You know? I also know dudes that have been sober for 30 years and bartend. You know what I mean? So it's like that shit sits different on everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody deals with that shit a little different. Really. Anybody who's getting sober, I'm just happy for, period.
It's a good thing, man. I had plenty in my family.
You know what, though? You party responsibly. I party with you a few times. I mean, you'll take it there, but you party caught you a stick fish.
Yeah, stick bass.
Yeah, a little stick bass right there. Got a little stick fish.
I know, bro. I've been there before. I don't like that feeling, though. The recovery where it takes 3-4 days.
Well, you know what it is? I noticed about you the other night is that you're in such a zone right now, working 5-6 days a week. We're just not playing no games outside of that, are you?
Nah, good for you, man. I'm laser focused, bro.
Oh man, that's the shit. You can see it on you. I seen it just in the 2 days I got to spend at the comedy club, which, well, you didn't kill number one. What if we end up pulling mine up in a minute and find a fucking 6-pound bag? It's out there chilling. That'd be the fisherman of the year.
We got to get ready to get out of here, man, because over at CM Smokehouse, they got us some Wagyu steaks.
Yeah.
We got to head over there. Yeah. Appreciate you for getting on the podcast.
No, darn, I do it anytime. Thank you, my brother. I love you, man. I'm saying, yo, and I want to give you your flowers while we're together. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It's so good to watch you. Fucking what you've done, coming off Kill Tony, making your own thing, running out, going into theaters next year.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucking building the YouTube channel, son. Look at you, fucking adult.
Hey, and Jelly can he can second this. Don't go to Macon starting no shit.
Yeah. I'm going boss man. Dude can second. That's the only places we've been to jail. Somebody in our crew's been to jail is Macon, Georgia. No, I'll say it a step deeper. What's the name of that country bar? The Crazy Bull is a great bar, but a police trap. The police sit outside of that bar and just wait on motherfuckers to leave, dude. They know it's the rowdiest bar in Macon.
You know, in
the middle of downtown.
You know exactly what we need to do now that you said that, bro. There's a big gun. I just last week lost one of my best boys to gun violence in Macon, bro. I need to get with you, bro. I want to do a charity concert. I'll host it. Have somebody like you come down there who can give a real message to it. Because we need something in that city, bro.
Yeah, it's a violent city, man. It gets slept on because it's a small city, but it's a small, very, very, very violent
When you look at a city that has under 100,000 people and they're having 100 murders,
yeah,
bro, that's way worse than Chicago, Detroit,
per capital. Yeah, man, that's bad. Listen, you know where I'm at with it. What we need to do, yeah, we'll go down there and do it anytime. Go back to the Crazy Bull and make the police sponsor it.
We'll get the sponsors. We'll make sure you get that check.
The first sponsor we need to work on is a fucking boat.
Yes, we're gonna get the boat sponsor. Y'all hear that?
Boat sponsors.
Come on, I'll take a pontoon.
Yeah, this is old fucking one of them old steel ones with the blue dress.
All right, man, we out. Hey, anything you want to shout out?
JellyRoll615.com. I am on tour. You can buy tickets still available. My first arena amphitheater tour. I'm super excited about it. I got a Hulu documentary that probably just came out by the time you see this. Check it out. It's on Hulu. It's called Jelly Roll Save Me, and my album's out June 2nd.
That was all, brother.
Love you, brother, from too.
Oh, dope.